All right, so we're going to take a look at these two problems. A, sorry, you go to the Castle Rock Outlet Mall and you purchase a pair of pants that is originally priced at $60 that is on sale for 35% off. If the city of Castle Rock has a 4.5% sales tax, how much do you pay for the pants? All right, well, the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out how much the actual price of the pants is. So there are two ways to do this. The simpler of the two ways is going to be this way. So we know the pants cost $60 and we're taking 35% off. Well, if we take 35% off of the price of the pants, well, what percent of the pants do you still have to pay for? Well, 35% is 35% of a whole, right? So one whole minus 35% is going to be 65, right? So you still have to pay for 65% of the pants. So if I multiply 60 times 0.65, I will get what 65% of the $60 is. So 60 times 0.65, and that is equal to $39. So that is equal to $39, all right. But wait, the city of Castle Rock expects some money in sales tax, so we still have to pay them in sales tax. So again, in the interest of efficiency, what I can do here is I am spending $39 on those pants, and I need to multiply it by the sales tax. Well, the sales tax is 4.5%. 4.5% is going to be 0.045. But I know that if I multiply 0.045 to 39, I'm going to get an answer that is pretty small. That's just going to get me the amount of tax, right? So I really just want to do this in one step. So if I multiply 39 by 1.045, this 1 right here represents the cost of the pants, right? So that is the actual pants. The 0.045 represents the sales tax. So if I multiply 39 by 1.045, I will get the actual cost of the pants with the tax. So I'll go ahead and do that. Oh yeah. So that means I got a $60 pair of pants for a grand total of $40.76, because I have to round up, right? No store is going to give you half a cent for free. Oh no, they're going to make you round up. So that pair of pants is going to cost you $40.76. Now, I could do it do the same problem a slightly longer way, and that way is the 60 times the 0.35, and that's going to tell me how much I'm going to have taken off of the pants. And so 60, so I'm solving the same problem again, just in a longer way. So 60 times 0.35, so that means I'm taking $21 off. So if I'm taking $21 off of 60, so 60 minus 21, and that's how I get my 39. See how it's an extra step? So then, if I want to figure out how much I have to pay in tax, I could do my 39 times my 0.045, and I get $1.76. So 39 times 0.045, and that equaled 1.76. So then I would have to add 39 plus 1.76, and again I get the same answer of $40.76. All right. So that's two ways of doing the same problem. Clearly, my first way was faster. All right, so you also find a pair of shoes. Oh, I love shoes, especially when it's cold out, so my feet don't get cold. You can find a pair of shoes you'd like that will cost $85 after a 40% discount. What was the original price? And we're not going to worry about tax on this one. So for this one, we have an original price. Let's say that's P. And then we are going to multiply that by, well, if the discount was 40%, that means that it was 60% of the cost of the shoes you still had to pay. So using this method up here, I'm going to write a little equation. So we have P times 0.6, because 0.6 is 60%. And we know that had to equal $85. So how will I do this? Well, if I multiply a number by 0.6 and I get 85, how would I undo this problem? How would I find a fact family? Well, I know a fact family problem would say that P is going to be equal to 85 divided by, and I always use the fraction bar for divided by, 0.06. All right, so now we go to our calculator, and I know that by dividing by a number that is smaller than 1, I'm going to get a larger number, which makes sense because the shoes cost more than $85 when I bought them. Nope, I used time, so I really want to say divided. Okay, let's start again. So 85 divided by 0.6. So that pair of shoes originally was $141.67. Woohoo! What a bargain. I need to go shopping there. All right, our last problem. You buy a friendship bracelet kit for your kid's sister's birthday. You are very nice. The kit has thread that comes in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, white, and black. Woohoo! In a ratio of 5 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 5 to 1. If there are 36 threads of green, how many threads of each color are there? All right, my goodness. Well, which one is green? Well, so this is kind of an issue, right? So I'm going to take my ridiculous ratio right here. I'm going to put it here. And so I need to make a little key. I'm going to make myself a little key. And so looking up at the text specifies that it's red to orange to yellow to green to blue to white to black. I'll do capital B for black. All right, so that means that looking at this whole big long thing, I have blank to blank. I'm just filling in what I know to blank. But for green, I know I have 36. And then I still have some more blanks to deal with. Blank to blank to blank. All right. So the question becomes, if I have 4 greens, if the ratio says I have 4 greens to all these other, what is the scale factor to go from 4 to 36? Well, 36 divided by 4 is 9. So that means I have to multiply all of these by 9 to figure out how many threads of each color there are. All right, that's not too bad. Maybe allow me to use the text box. All right. Oh my gosh. This is kind of how the day has gone for me with technology. All right. All right, here we go. So 5 times 9 is 45. So you get 45 threads of red. 2 times 9 is 18, so you get 18 threads of orange. I like orange, so I'm a little bummed about this. 3 times 9 is 27, so you get 27 threads of yellow. Obviously, I have my 36 threads of green, because it tells me that. 5 times 9, again, is 45 threads of blue, plus 45 threads of white. That's a ridiculous amount of white. We need to talk to the production manager on that one. And we have 9 threads of black. So that's how many of each color we have. Ta-da!